What's up, D learners? It's your girl, Lady D of DTalford Training Solutions. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? So, this morning we are going to check my weight and then we are going to talk about the top 10 reasons people fail in their weight loss journey. So let's see what my weight is today, Thursday, September 12th, 2019. All right, so this morning the scale says 171.0. So my last weigh-in was on Wednesday, September 4th, and I was 172.8. It is about 7-8 days later, and I have lost 1.8 pounds. So let's talk about failure. Like, what happens? Why do people fail when they're trying to lose weight? So the number one reason is not choosing a meal plan with enough variety. So sometimes people choose meal plans that are completely unrealistic for what foods they already are interested in or that their palate is already used to. Of course, clearly what we're eating is not the right thing, and being on a new meal plan means that we are going to have to try some new things. But if we're starting with all kinds of foods that we're not used to eating, that's not realistic, and we're not choosing foods with enough variety. Number two, not eating the right amount of calories to meet your goals. So we all have kind of a baseline of what our maintenance calories are. And society kind of tells us the standard American diet is 2,000 calories, but not all of us are meant to eat 2,000 calories a day. At rest, I think I am 5'4", 171 pounds, and at rest, my body burns about 1,500 calories. So I need to drop down to about 1,200 calories when I'm trying to lose weight, and then I need to burn at least 200 to 300 calories a day doing other activities. And I'll talk about that in a little bit. But yes, you've got to figure out how much calories does your body even burn at rest. Then you need to be in some kind of calorie deficit, whether that is from eating a little bit less and coupling that with some other things. So number three, cheating or going off your meal plan too soon into starting. So cheating or off meal plan days just kind of make life a little bit easier, a little bit more tolerable, especially during times where you're going out with friends to a birthday party, having an anniversary. However, if you start cheating too soon into your new meal plan, then you may end up just derailing yourself. Also, if you cheat too frequently. So I hear people talk about the 80-20 rule. Oh, if you eat well 80% of the time, you can cheat 20% of the time. That does not always go over well. 20% of the time might be too frequent. That means, probably maybe Monday through Friday you eat well, and then you have an off meal plan or a cheat day on Saturday or Sunday. That might not work for your body. You may only need to have a cheat meal once a month, or one cheat item a month. So cheating too frequently or too soon into your new meal plan. Number four, giving up too quickly. So some people will give up really quickly within starting their meal plan. So I say at least 90 days, but some people will, that if they don't see results in 1 to 2 weeks, then they're done. They don't want to deal with it. Most people, I think the research says, will stop their meal plan within the first 30 days. That's why people who do a New Year's resolution will typically fail by before February 1st. So, I don't know. I didn't make that research up. There's actually a study that proves that. So clearly, we do not give our new meal plan or diet enough time. So, number 5, we don't have no money. Limited funds or resources. So, I am a mother of 3 tween children. I have a husband. We're a family of 5. We are a 2-parent, 2-working family, just average people. And so I cannot have a specific food cabinet just for me. When I make food, I have to make it for everybody in the house. And breakfast, lunch, dinner, my kids are homeschooled, so they're eating at home, or I'm packing them a lunch, or they're packing their lunch, and I'm packing myself a lunch. So I cannot afford to just be all the way out there buying all kinds of things that I would love to buy. Organic, grass fed. Yeah, there's a lot of places that have discounts and offer grass fed and all kinds of healthier options, but most of the time, my shopping choices are going to be Walmart, Aldi, Food Lion, and only maybe Harris Teeter or Publix if something is on sale. So I get it. Limited funds, resources causes us to fail. So I touched on this earlier, but this goes along with the first one. Not doing physical activity. So you're going to see all kinds of videos that say, oh, I lost this amount and I didn't have to do anything but change my eating habits. Okay, yes, that is part of it. But I do not believe that it is not 50-50. Half what you eat, half your activity. I feel like that these things go together just hand in hand. So 50%, do you have the right meal plan? And then the other 50% is your physical activity. So not doing physical activity is a reason that you fail, because then what happens if you do have an off meal plan day, weekend, week, and you're not doing physical activity? Your weight is going to come rushing back, and then you don't have anything to counteract that. At least you could keep yourself in somewhat of a calorie deficit, or at least balance out your weight if you're doing some physical activity. Number 7, not getting enough rest or sleep. People fail because they don't get enough sleep. I barely sometimes get 5 hours of sleep. I am just a lit person naturally, and especially when I'm on my meal plan, which is the ketogenic meal plan. I have so much energy. I wake up ready to go, and I don't sleep as much. But I really, really, really have goals to get 6 to 8 hours of sleep. And failure does come to a lot of people because they don't get enough sleep, and the hormones and cortisol levels in their body do not regulate properly. Your metabolism doesn't get to reset and rest the right way. And then if you intermittent fast, you're supposed to be sleeping most of the hours that you're fasting, so it gives you more waking hours and makes it harder to stay fasted. So we are now on number 8. Following trends. So along with following trends, people just look at what's going on, what's hype, what's lit, what are these celebrities doing? And that's a good way to get started, to get ideas about things. But The problem is when you're listening to other people and not listening to your own self and your own body, then you're going to set yourself up for failure. Um, you have got to do your own research about the meal plan that you're doing. Just because you went to a weight loss place, like a program, like Urban Skin Solutions, Medi Weight Loss, Let's Get Thin, Jenny Craig, Weight Watchers, if you don't do your own research about those programs, if you don't read the material that they gave you, look at some online videos about people's success and failure stories. Find out for yourself what is good and what is not so good about those programs. Number 9, lack of support. A lot of times people do not get support when they are trying to lose weight. It is very hard to lose weight all by yourself with no support, no coach, no nutrition, no friend or buddy, no social media group, no spousal support. When you are doing it on your own, you are setting yourself up for failure. Especially if you're doing it on your own and you haven't set your mind up that, hey, this is something that I am in line with my spirituality. I am in line with someone else and a higher being other than me supporting me. So, lack of support. This is the hardest one, I think, for me. Number 10. So, number 10. Letting life get in the way of your success. That's how I want to end out, guys. So, for those of you who know me, last Wednesday, September 4th, 2019, I lost my 82-year-old father. And as you know, in life, difficult things happen. You might get terminated from your job. You might lose someone that you absolutely love. It's never, ever, 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 ever going to be the right time to start a meal plan or the right time to be on a diet. So just know, if you have goals, if you have things within your weight loss that you want to do and you don't want to fail, don't let life get in the way. Just remember, I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. I hope these 10 tips for weight loss, failure, I'm sorry guys, I'm getting choked up, have helped you understand why you may be failing in your weight loss program. I hope you have a blessed and wonderful day.